To my fellow participants of this MAED 114 class, the Strategic School Management, and of course to our dear Professor, Dr. Juvenil Lakdam, to the online viewers out there, good afternoon. Okay, my report is all about navigating the future of education, a guide to strategic school management. As educators, our focus and concern is the future of our children, how far and how deep he can go through as the landscape of education is changing and evolving. We are after of who he will be or what he become in the future. So that is why we in the education sector should go with the flow, updated with the trends, and adapt whatever innovations in order to come up with millennial graduates who are globally qualified and competitive. So, navigating and exploring the future of education will be the guide to what specific strategic school management is suited or applicable to our respective communities, schools, or districts. But generally, educators agree that schools must weave the 21st century skills into learning experiences and common core instruction. Introduction to the changing landscape of education and its implications for strategic school management. How will you describe the 21st century landscape of education? A 21st century education is about giving students the skills they need in this new world and helping them grow confidence to practice those skills. And with so much information readily available to them, 21st century skills focus more on making sense of that information, sharing, and using it in smart ways. So, a new competitive landscape of education is developing largely based on the technological revolution and increasing globalization. To navigate effectively in this new competitive landscape, to build and maintain competitive advantage requires a new and enhanced type of education. Success in the 21st century education will depend first on building flexibility. To develop strategic flexibility and competitive advantage requires exercising strategic leadership and management, building dynamic core competencies, focusing and developing real-life outcomes using new information, technologies, and employing valuable strategies. The key trends and innovations in education and their impact on school management. So these are some of the trends and innovation. First, the skills for innovation, envisioning an education that prepares for the changing world. Second one, new trends in innovation strategy in Chinese universities in Hong Kong and Shenzhen. Then, we have the trends, challenges, and innovation in management. And the fourth one is the digital learning innovation trends. So those are some of the trends and innovations that other schools can also use and apply it to their respective schools for a better quality education. Okay, to move on, let's have identifying and engaging with key stakeholders in the education sector. So stakeholders refers to anyone invested in the welfare and success of school and its students, including administrators, teachers, staff members, students, parents, families, community members, local business leaders, and elected officials or the LGUs. So why are stakeholders important in education? So of course, they are important in our institution because they are the one who will help the school to attain our goal for the benefit of the students and the school. It's because a team effort increases the chance of success in reaching educational goals. All stakeholders play important role as part of a team working for the success of educational goals. So there should be a team between the parents, especially because the parents are the primarily stakeholders in every institution. Developing and implementing effective strategic plans for schools. So there are three keys to strategic planning success. First, get everyone on the same page. So getting everyone involved on one strategic planning model. Different understandings of what strategy involves can hinder even the best plans. So, the first step in creating a successful strategic plan is getting everyone involved to agree on one strategic planning model. Explore the models we outlined above to create your own, then develop a terms or reference document to help align all your key stakeholders. So go a step beyond simply sharing the strategic approach and terms of reference by engaging those stakeholders mentioned in real time, anonymized discussions to ensure everyone understands the plan and is on board with it. Okay, the second one is be a collaborative leader. Collaboration is critical both for ideation and developing an actionable plan. It's also becoming more urgent. So, being a collaborative leader, commit a plan in place to ensure that you can achieve that goal. So commit to becoming a collaborative leader and put a plan in place to ensure you can achieve the goal. That may include implementing technology that can support scale, real-time discussions, safely and inclusively for students, teachers, and other stakeholders. The third one is engage your community early and often. So being early and consistent engagement in the planning process have a much greater chance of building a successful and community-supported plan. Okay, the best practices and case studies of schools that have successfully navigated. So I have here three. First is the PBL, the problem or project-based learning. So in here, the students can take an identified problem using innovative practices, collaboration, and creative thinking processes that come up with new and imaginative ways to solve common problems. Second is the PLCs, or the professional learning communities. This model allows the educators to gain valuable input, advice, and ideas from those not only in their schools but across the country and the world. The model PLC is made possible by innovations in technology, like shared resources through multiple learning management systems offered by Google and Microsoft. Then, the third one is social and emotional learning. This practice provides tools, strategies, and support that students may need to be successful at school, while navigating challenges within their physical environment or past traumatic experiences they have encountered. Okay. So here are some cases or case studies of schools and practices that have successfully navigated. Okay, first we have the academic leadership in a time of crisis, the coronavirus and COVID-19. Then we have the second one, understanding the academic success of academically talented college students with autism spectrum disorders or the ASD. Then, number 3, navigating emotional and structural influences while implementing the teaching personal and social responsibility model. Another one is speechless dream, narratives on autism, inclusion, and hope. And the fifth one is navigating the journey to culturally responsive teaching. Before I will end my report, allow me to share to you the quote from Richard Watson. The only thing we can say with absolute certainty about the distant future is that it's uncertain. It is therefore surely our responsibility as adults and educators of future generations to ensure that our children have a decent future. That is all. Thank you for listening, and once again, good afternoon.